Happy New Year, everyone. It's 2022. This is the first gear news thing that we do for 2022, and it is a banger, so we're going to get straight into it. First off, Maestro. So they are the company who created the FZ1 that you have heard on Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. Now that is the very first guitar pedal with a switch on it that we know about. It is famous beyond belief. It is the origin, it is genesis of pedals. And Maestro were owned by Gibson. Gibson are now bringing them out again. Now you can see an FZ1 very well here, shown by my very dear friend Elad over at Tonepedia, where he's comparing it to the FZ1W, basically showing you here that they sound nothing alike because all they share is the fact that they're fuzzes and a name. But where is this going to lead? So there is a bit of background story to this. Over the last few months, there have been some cease and desists passed out from Gibson to people using the pedal names from Maestro pedals, and that should have given some inclination. There have been rumblings in the industry for like the past 6 months that Gibson were going to be making some pedals. Everyone was very excited, and now this is it. So on the 18th of this month, they're going to make a full announcement where they're going to tell us what they're releasing. And will it be a full range? Well, we've got people on the inside, so we're going to get some information on that, and we're going to bring it to you in the next couple of weeks. Here's a little bit of a segue. Elad was playing the FZ2W, and they are currently giving that pedal away along all the other Boss pedals that they have in their collection. So you can actually go and enter the link that's in the description below within this week coming, and you can win one of them pedals. You get to choose which one, which of them Boss pedals you win, which is more or less any Boss pedal. It's so cool. Going into that, but not until we've got to the end of this video, because there's a little bit more to go on with. Right, okay. TC Electronics, for quite some time, haven't really been themselves. They've been bringing out rehashes of pedals and things that are kind of under their more budget brand. Now they've brought out the Infinite Sample Sustainer. If you're familiar with the Electro Harmonix Freeze or the Game Changer Plus pedal, which I've owned for years and years now, amazing pedal, I use it a lot. This is in the same vein as that. However, it's slightly different. It has some effects built in, so let's go for it. What does it do? You put your foot on it and it holds the last thing you've played just as a pad. It has 3 layers on it, so you can layer up to 3 different things, so you can get some harmonies going on. And then you've got 3 different tone prints. Really, really cool. You can add choruses and these sort of things. You've got a switch which allows you to automatically switch reverb in, which I don't think any of the other pedals like this do. And then you've got a latch or momentary switch, which I think the Freeze has, but the Plus pedal doesn't. But you can add like a delay on it, so you hit it on the Plus pedal and it will hold it for as much time as you set it to do. This is super cool. You've got a decay, you've got a level, you've got a fade in, so it comes in as a sweep, and then you've got your effects type. It's also got a loop on it, and I always say in a loop, add a flanger, just because I'm weird. So yeah, add a flanger. This could work really well for vocals as well. My only concern with this is why they have put such an old type USB. I think it's like a USB A, like the little mini USB that looks like a T. I think you got them on the PlayStation 3 controllers. Ew, why not a USB C? You know, come on, this is a new release. Other than that, that's a minor gripe. This looks really, really, really cool. It's in their decent line, but I don't expect it to cost a huge amount of money, because TC tends to be very good value. So yeah, TC, if you're watching this, thank you. please, more like this. This is what we want from you. This is what people expect from TC. This looks great. Okay, my favourite bit of news of the week and probably the year is the MXR Poly Blue Octave. If you know anything about me, it will be that the MXR Blue Box is by far my favourite pedal. Now on the Blue Box you had an output knob and you had a blend knob which blended in the octave, and the fuzz was basically there, which was a gated fuzz. You stick a bit of analog delay behind it, a bit of a compressor in front of it to give it a kick up the arse, and you've got one of the best analog synth sounds that you can get on guitar. It's just beautiful. I love it dearly. Now this is a different kettle of fish, but I suspect that it may be able to do the same thing and a lot more. So you've got 6 knobs, dry control so you can blend in your clean tone. You've got minus sub 1, minus sub 2. Bear in mind the Blue Box only had a minus sub 2. Then you've got a modulation control so you can adjust like a chorusy phasing sort of tone over the whole thing. You can get your organ sounds with that. And then you've got plus octave 1, plus octave 2, so you can get plus, which you never could do on the Blue Box. You can play mono lines with this by hitting the mono button in, but it will also do poly, so it will do chords and these sort of things. Then you've got a fuzz button, which switches in a fuzz. If you hold the fuzz in and adjust the dry knob, you will adjust the amount of fuzz. Whether you can get a gated fuzz like you have on a Blue Box, I don't know. I will get hold of one of these one way or another, and I'll let you know. You've got an expression in where I understand you can control any of the parameters on there. Very, 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 very cool. Oh my god, I'm so excited about that. But let's not get into that too much. Right, okay. Here's some news that isn't some news. There's a new colour tube screamer coming out to celebrate the 40th anniversary. It's going to be metallic red. New colour pedals is not news, but you know, here we are. But okay, so that's the main news. There is some guitar news that I'd be amiss not to mention. So we've got the new PRS SEs coming out. So that's the Silver Sky SEs. People have been asking for these for a long time. Strange neck profile. It's got like a quite a thick neck profile. So people have been mentioning that, but I think these are going to be very popular. And finally, Ibanez normally around this time of year announce about 100 guitars and end up bringing out maybe 20 or 30. Because of what's going on in the world globally, they've only announced 20 guitars, but hopefully all of them will see fruition. And they comprise of some new RG premiums and some new AZ premiums. So that's pretty cool. Go check them out and have a look if that's something that interests you. That's the news this week. Remember, we bring you a new demo every Tuesday and the news every weekend. And that's what we've got. Check out that giveaway in the comments, in the description I should say, and tell me, what did you get for Christmas? Did you get any guitar gear? Put that in the comments, let me know. See you later, see you next week, and have a great weekend. Bye everyone, bye.